Here's Bedard along the wall, back to the point. Quick shot, Murphy is wide. Foligno will run it down. Vlasic gets to it first. What a pass, Bedard! Score! The quick and magical hands of Conor Bedard off the beautiful pass from Vlasic, and it's 2-0.
Backboards, long stretch for Bedard, catches him, and Whistler scores! There's that shot from Conor Bedard. He gets the tally, his third of the year, and it makes this a one-goal game with 5:45 left.
Speaking of sharp cheddar, lead feed by Big Maroon. Grabs it on the boards, takes a peek there. He knows Bedard's taking off. The kid can sizzle.
Caught his breath after that long shift in overtime, and he'll be up first for the Hawks. Bedard on Darcy Kemper. Round one. Slows down. Scores!
Great play. Came in with a little speed. Shooters shoot and dancers dance. The kid's a shooter. Brings it to the...
Donato, surrounded, chipped away. Bedard steals, flips it back to the blue line. Bertuzzi works the puck to the slot. Here's Bedard again with a shot. Scores! Conor Bedard! Monkey off the back, and the Hawks up 3-0.
Taylor Hall, 13 games without a goal. Conor Bedard, 12 games without a goal. Who's got them all in this game? Taylor Hall's got 2. Wicked shot. The thing that I like is he gets into the dot. Look at that. He closes his angle towards the net. What a shot. Casey the Smith down. He thinks he's got that top corner covered. Bedard with his head up. You see the whip in his stick.
Out of the half wall, back to Vlasic. Vlasic taking a look, lets it go. Deflected, stopped by Merzlikins. Donato plays it over. They score! Bedard on the power play, and the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
Jones, the righty, would have, but obviously Jones's injury. So good movement here by Bedard. He's going to play it back to the point now. Vlasic's going to kind of double hitch a couple of times and then fired at the net. And Donato makes a nifty little backhand pass with Bertuzzi in front of the net, causing some havoc on Merzlikins. Donato, number 8, gets it off the pad, and instead of taking a...
Keep it in, though. Here's Bedard. Makes a move. Scores! Conor Bedard! A beauty on the power play. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
Holy jumping, what a shot this is. Drifting to his left, slings it to the right, and past the glove side of the goaltender, Sorokin just inside the post, and boy, oh boy, is that great to see for Conor Bedard. Great scoring chance at Madison Square Garden after the good pass by Taylor Hall. And this one here, because of a puck that should have been out of the zone by the Islanders, it's not. That's a goal score in hand or something. He's been it's been tough all game.
Here's Bedard with a shot that goes wide. Won the face-off, though, so shook that off quickly.
Yeah.
There's a wraparound in front. Sorokin, they score! Oh, my! 54 seconds left. Hawks go up 4-3.
Giving the Hawks the lead. Donato takes the face-off here. He wins it. And then Bedard, though, supports it. The first shot off the defenseman's leg. Chalowski, and then watch 98 in the slot with that quick release, and it slides through the arm of the goaltender Sorokin. Oh, but boy, oh boy, does Donato deserve an awful lot of credit here. There is no doubt. It's the knob of the stick. I don't think that was going in on its own. I believe the knob of the stick of the goaltender right there knocks it in and past the goal line.
The corner, trying to connect with Huberto. Bertuzzi just happy to get it out. Hall will pick it up. Hall 2-on-1 with Bedard. Hall in, across, Bedard shoots, scores! Bedard with his first against the Flames gets the Hawks back into it.
Well, that's one of the rare moments.
I'd like to see us get a one, but you're always looking for that edge. So it's always fun when you get text messages from family members that like to poke fun at it too, and seeing who's going to give each other a Christmas present tonight. So we'll see what happens.
A lump of coal for Marcus and the Wild early on as Conor Bedard scores the game's first goal, guys.
Slides it right through the legs.
Yeah, while they won this faceoff, there's a turnover right there. Matt Zuccarello turns the puck over the Wild, heading out of the zone. And then Bedard looked like he was going to pass this far side and changed his mind at the last second.
And Hall didn't play together. Sorensen's put them together, and they've really been comfortable together.
Bedard. Shot. Score! It's going to be Bedard! Bertuzzi was on the doorstep, but that could be a friendly fire goal for Conor Bedard. Bertuzzi said, I didn't get it. You go to the bench first. That's going to be Bedard's 10th. The puck is finding him, and that time the puck found the back of the net. 6 seconds into the power play.
Goal 10 for Bedard. It's a quick release and maybe a lucky bounce as it hits the stick of Sam Steele. It's a quick release and maybe a lucky bounce as it hits the stick of Sam Steele outside of Ottinger. This starts with a face-off win. This is not a strong suit for the Blackhawks, but Teravainen beats Blackwell on the draw. And Bedard's able to get this around the stick of Lyubushkin. Take him however you can. Yeah, it's a
offensive side of it. More stops and starts in his own zone. I think it started with Paul Bissonnette with Biz at the Winter Classic doing those drills of stops and starts.
Don't feed into that. Don't feed into that. Here's a great pass that sends him Bedard, and he scores! Conor Bedard gives the Hawks a 2-goal lead here in the third.
Now that's a heck of a shot right there. Just slightly over the pad and under the glove. And quite often, Conor goes high to the glove side. And earlier this year, there were a lot of misses high.
Sticks with it. Teravainen bobbled, makes a play back to Jones. Quickly over to Bedard from the top of the circle. Scores! Conor Bedard on the power play. And still 4:01 left in the major penalty.
Well, the first time around, Conor Bedard tried to play it to the far post to Tyler Bertuzzi. There's a good chance that Wolf and the Calgary Flames were anticipating the same play here after it looked a little choppy, but a quick backhand pass by Jones right over there to the hot wrister and Conor Bedard. And at this point, this is clean. Right under the blocker, over the pad.
Racing back, Brady Shea on the boards. Cut off there, Bertuzzi beats the slap, and they score! Bedard sneaking in to the scoring territory, and we're all even at 1.
Winning all the races, the battles, and then here, Chicago just gets in. It's rimmed around, turned over on the boards, and just a nice little play. There's no one in the slot, right to Bedard, and he's got such a deceptive release. That's one of the things about Bedard is the way he releases a puck so quick, and he just kind of catches Juice by surprise there, rolling puck.
Oh, sure.
Kind of fanned up.
Seconds. Penalty killers hanging on. They're tired out there. They've been out there for a while now. Conor Bedard all the way around the outside. Scores! What a shot by the kid. Bar down. Ties the game.
The unexpected brilliance of this shot is just more than Johansson can deal with here. But I got to see this one again. Bottom of the circle. Yeah, he just catches it. Looks like it must have gone over the shoulder, short side. He's been measuring everybody the entire shift. He's down. Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah.
Look at that.
Orlov tees it up again, and another save by Soderblom. And now it's going to spring Bedard. Bedard goes in and scores. A little flip shot. He took something off of the pitch, and Bedard gets it past Kochetkov.
Kokaniemi line along with Orlov on a couple of occasions nearly delivered the dagger. 4-1, probably would have been lights out. Orlov lost his stick on that.
Here's Tyler Bertuzzi to Seth Jones. Bedard waiting for it. Switch spots, but Jones makes a play to Donato. Back to Bedard with the shot. Scores! Conor Bedard, a one-timer on the power play. 3-1 Hawks.
Side over the bar, and the movement was key. Up from Jones to Bedard. Bedard with a quick move over to his opposite side. Donato a little give and go, and this was sassy, I would say. My goodness. Good pass by Donato. It's flat. You see the whip of the stick. He's got about a 72 flex in that blade. He gets all of it. Rain here as we isolate on him. And that quick one-timer high to the short side.
Now with 2 minutes to go in overtime. Del Mastro, Bedard, down the wing. Conor Bedard cuts around behind. Works it out the other side. Has a look. Lets it go. Scores! Conor Bedard wins it in overtime.
And Maroon, a long shift. I would say an extra long shift here by Conor Bedard. I thought he was going to come off. It ends up being 1:33. He stays on. He comes in wide, waits, goes around the net, has some time, and finally beats the goaltender. He's had enough.
To Conor Bedard.
That's a trip.
Yeah, he got tripped up. No call on the play. He'll pick it up now on the half boards.
Look pretty similar to the San Jose.
He scores! Bedard sneaks one in for sharp angle. Little sly smile by number 98. The Hawks open the scoring on the power play.
But he got up right away, and he obviously wasn't happy with the one that wasn't called in San Jose. We'll get to that in a second. But this one here, he's trying to find Donato in front of the net. And Donato comes streaking through, and it goes off the skate, the left heel. And it picks up speed as it ricocheted off that blade. No chance for the goalie.
And Fogle brings it out. 3 Kings through center, shorthanded. Fogle, Doughty with a shot. Blocker save by Knight.
Good save right there, dragging that right leg.
Here's Bertuzzi, half-minute left in the power play. Bumps it back, Donato leaves it. Teravainen, Bertuzzi down low. Plays it across, quick shot, and score! Conor Bedard on the power play, and the Hawks within 1.
Left of the goaltender. And once he dropped it back, he will end up getting it back from Teravainen. Here's the calmness right there. And you can see the goaltender was obviously leaning towards Bertuzzi, and he's down on the knees, can't push back up. And this shot is a thing of beauty here. Keep in mind, a good save at the other end of the ice. And Spencer Knight, make no mistake, has kept the Hawks in this hockey game and gave them an opportunity to climb back. You totally understand on the long change that you can get him hemmed in that long.
Here's Bedard off the draw with a shot. Scores! Conor Bedard! Top corner! Tie game!
What a shot! Stayed with it. Looked like Travis Konecny had him tied up in bunches to his right off the face-off. You see, he comes in support. There's Konecny, and this shot just whistles past the glove side of Fedotov. I'm not sure if he hit anybody on the way. No, it's just a riser. And he got a lot on it. After he supports the face-off battle, basically Donato made it a 50-50 battle. That's where you need support. And Bedard slides in there and
back over to Teuvo Teravainen. Here's Nazar with a shot. Stopped by Hellebuyck. Bouncing rebound. Bedard chips it back to Rinzel. Teuvo Teravainen again. On the right side. Minute left in the power play. Bertuzzi's pass finds its way back to Rinzel. There's a quick shot. They score. It's Bedard on the power play. And the Hawks take a 2-0 lead.
And this one was a real good patient setup. Bertuzzi to Nazar. And then it went through Nazar as the Jets collapsed on him. And Rinzel showing his poise at the top on the power play, feeds it over. And this one wasn't a high hoister. It just was on net. And that's a goal scorer's goal right there. Found its way underneath the stick, near the pass.
Real hotbed with Demidov's first game. You can imagine that was like a nightclub there last night. So
what a show that was. There's a shot, scores! Off the rush, and the Blackhawks have opened the scoring. Not even a minute 30 into the contest. Bedard.
When you got speed right through the middle of the ice, kicked wide, Bedard's going to get it and attack Clevin. Clevin's just trying to control the gap. You can see he tries to go stick on puck. Bedard fires it through the triangle. And I think to surprise Forsberg, goes underneath the bar.
Has the puck, works out, back up to the point. Back to Conor Bedard. Looks down, Bertuzzi. Back to Bedard, wants to shoot, scores! Conor Bedard doubles down.
And his 23rd of the season, sets a career high. And it's 3-2 Chicago.
See Forsberg trying to find this puck. Reaching around, it gets down low to Bertuzzi. Back to Bedard. And Bedard fires it through the triangle of Artem Zub. So Forsberg actually sees this puck, but it's elevated so quickly. Bedard decides to hold on to it.